What's going on, guys? Narwhal here, back again, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 5 worst guns in zombies. Now, disclaimer before we start, this will just be the bare bones of the gun, so that's before upgrades or pack-a-punch and with no attachments at all, so that they're all on an even playing field. I'll also be excluding explosive guns such as the RPG, the Stinger, and the Noob Tube, since they are very obvious pieces of shit that deserve their own list. Number 5, the KSP. Now, coming in at number 5 is the KSP. Now, the KSP is not a terrible gun. I mean, it's at least usable, but the damage output on it is terrible. Like, you'd be better off shooting the zombies with a potato gun rather than using this thing. It has ridiculously low damage, and it just doesn't scale well into the later rounds. Now, despite not taking upgrades and pack-a-punches into account, I will mention that despite upgrading and pack-a-punching this gun, its damage output is still horrible. And since it takes a shit ton of shots to kill a zombie with it, you'll find yourself burning through all the ammo reserves before the round is even up. At best, you'll make it through a round without burning through the ammo reserves. So that means that after you pack-a-punch it to tier 3, you'll still be spending 5 grand every half round, at most every round. It's just not viable. Now, there's at least some positives to the gun. So that's that it's an SMG, so at least you'll move around fast. But that's it. Nothing else. It's a pea shooter that takes the whole ammo reserves to get through at most a round, and that's why it is my number 5. Number 4, the Magnum. Coming in at number 4 is a gun that is very close to my heart. I love this gun. It's called the Magnum. This thing is just a lot of fun and I enjoy using it a lot. Unfortunately though, that doesn't make it any good. With the Magnum, you only get 6 shots in which you need to get a headshot with in order to do any damage. The damage multiplier on it is crazy high, which is a very big positive there. But that being said, it's only a one-shot headshot until round 7. Once you get to round 7, without any attachments, just good luck. It's a 6-shot gun that if you get stuck on the reload, it takes 5.5 seconds to reload the thing fully. If you get caught, there's your run gone. The only time that the Swagnum becomes usable is if you take into account Deadshot Daiquiri, in which you get 100% damage increase for the first critical, or if you get the critical off the bat. But even then, if you miss your headshot, then you're stuck with a 6-shot gun that takes precision to use well. There are positives, like with the KSP. It's a pistol, so you get great movement speed with it. And if you get it to max level, then you can have fun pissing people off online in the multiplayer. Especially when it's dual-wielded. In zombies, though, it just doesn't make the cut due to the low damage and the long reload, which makes it my number 4. Number 3, the Pelington. Coming in at number 3 is the Pelington. Now, the Pelington is very similar to the Magnum, that it has a high headshot multiplier and a slow reload speed. But the reason why it's higher, or I guess maybe lower on the list, is because it's a sniper. Without any attachments, you're stuck with a sniper scope trying to get headshots in a high-paced game. The saving grace for it is that the Pelington does have a bunch of damage, so as long as you can hit those headshots, you're golden. But unfortunately, not everyone is a Zergris or Kamaj, and I find it very difficult to consistently hit headshots with it. Admittedly, I do suck at sniping, but when you go into zombies, you really want a long-ranged rifle. Another point is that because it is a sniper, you do have a slower movement speed, making you truck around the map with a sniper at a relatively slow speed. It comes with very little starting ammo, giving you 5 shots in the chamber and only 35 spare, so you will find yourself constantly buying ammo and having to reload after only shooting 5 times. It is a hard gun to use, and with a low movement speed and a long reload animation, that makes it my number 3. Number 2, the StreetSweeper. I want you guys to appreciate the full reload speed of this gun. It's not often that we get to take a look at the gun for an extended period of time to really enjoy the effort that the designers put into making the gun realistic and beautiful. No, but in all seriousness, this gun's an absolute piece of shit. Treyarch put no effort into adding this Guns and Zombies. This is our number 2, the gun that inspired me to make this video, the StreetSweeper. Treyarch forgot to put bullets into the gun. Instead, it's shooting rice. This damage is so bad that at round 1, if you don't get a headshot, then you will not one-shot a zombie with a shotgun at round 1. Add on top of that the range of a shotgun, which in this game is non-existent, thankfully, making you have to get intimate with the zombies. You know, get all nice and close and whisper in their ear to use what little damage the shotgun has to kill them. Now the reload speed, as you saw at the start, it takes over 12 seconds to reload the shotgun fully. Now you might think, hey, it's not that bad, you know, you get 12 shots to begin with. You could do good things with that. At round 6 and 7, it's about a 3 to 4 shot to kill. It'll take you 12 seconds to reload the gun and kill 3 zombies. That's crazy. I know I said that I wouldn't consider Pack-a-Punch in the video, but I have to mention this. I was playing yesterday with the gun, and with attachments I might add. Triple Pack-a-Punched it, had it epic, I think that's the purple rarity, and at round 22, it was still 2 to 3 shots to kill a zombie. Even with dead shot, because it's a shotgun, you have a chance of hitting their bodies despite ADSing on their head, so that'll just cancel out the dead shot boost. There's just no positive things to say about this gun. It's a piece of trash that does no damage. It takes a year to reload and just doesn't scale at all. It's lucky to not be number 1, but somehow there is a gun in this game that is worse than this. The StreetSweeper comes in at number 2. Number 1, the Barrett 50 cal. Surely after seeing the garbage that is the StreetSweeper, there cannot be a gun that's worse than it. Well, may I introduce you, the Barrett 50 cal, also known as the M82. This gun does no damage at all. It shoots rubber bullets. A 50 caliber bullet does less damage than the Magnum. The Magnum is a one-shot through round 6, so till round 7. This gun is a sniper that is no longer a one-shot at round 6. Now, it's a sniper also, so it means that you have to deal with a scope, but unlike the other snipers, this thing bounces up and down like crazy. The recoil is so bad on it. You get a headshot, and naturally it's a hit marker, so you will have to reset and try to aim for the second one. Like, at least if it gave you a decent amount of ammo, you could try to spray and pray a little bit, but nope. You get 5 shots in the clip, plus a whopping 30 to spare. So 35 shots. You'll find yourself reloading so many times a round with this thing. Add on top of that the slower movement speed of a sniper and the terrible hipfire of the sniper, and you'll just end up with a slow, clunky, low damage piece of shit that's the M82. Once again, I'm not a crazy sniper, but I challenge the best snipers in the world to try to use this thing in zombie, and I am willing to bet that even them, they would struggle. This thing is beyond unusable, and it is my number 1 by a landslide for the worst gun in zombies. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I plan on doing more of these in the future and also tackle the online ones, so an online version of this. If you guys think that I've missed a gun also, please be sure to leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.